We are anonymous. We do not forgive. We do not forget. And today we expose one of the most chaotic fractures inside the Republican Party since the Trump era began. What you're about to hear is not rumor and not speculation. This is truth leaking directly from inside the GOP. Truth they never wanted the public to see. Because right now, 20 Republican members of Congress are preparing to quit on Donald Trump. A mass exodus, a collapse in real time. And behind closed doors, the Trump machine is panicking. According to reporters from Puck News, speaking directly with GOP aides, the Republican caucus is breaking under Donald Trump and Speaker Mike Johnson's failed leadership. Safe Republican seats, districts that should be automatic victories, are being abandoned because these lawmakers see what is coming. They want out before the ship sinks with them on it. Staffers privately call this the biggest internal fracture since the Tea Party revolt. Trump knows it. Johnson knows it. And both fear something once unthinkable. The GOP could lose its House majority before the midterms even arrive. The lawmakers admit the truth. The only job they're allowed to perform is rubber stamping whatever Donald Trump demands. They didn't come to Washington to be props in his personal dictatorship fantasy, and they're tired of humiliating themselves while his approval numbers collapse. And collapse they have. Gallup puts Trump in the low 30s. Reuters/Ipsos says independents reject him by more than 20 points. Bloomberg reports deep public pessimism fueled by Trump's dishonest messaging. Trump screams that inflation is a Democratic scam. Yet CBS polling shows 60% of Americans think Trump makes the economy sound better than it feels, and his approval on inflation sits at 32%. Even the elections terrified Republicans. In Virginia, New Jersey, Georgia, Democrats outperformed expectations everywhere. Trump's influence shrinks. His brand is toxic. Defending every chaotic lie he tells is political suicide. Even the economy betrays him. Reuters reports layoffs up 54% this year, with more than 1.1 million jobs lost, possibly heading toward 2 million once full data arrives. Americans feel the pain, and Trump tells them it's all imaginary. Even his allies are cracking. Congressman Thomas Massie said Congress does nothing except stamp Trump's demands, adding, "You could get a monkey to do this job." That's not anonymous speaking. That's Trump's own party exposing him. Other Republicans admit the same. They know there are enough votes to extend Affordable Care Act subsidies, but MAGA Mike Johnson blocks it because Trump wants Obamacare destroyed out of spite. 8 years of promises, and not a single replacement plan. Meanwhile, the clock ticks toward January 1st. Millions could lose coverage while Trump rants about imaginary conspiracies. Then comes the National Defense Authorization Act, a $900 billion bill meant to protect the troops. Trump's faction tried to turn it into a culture war weapon. They stripped IVF coverage, gutted housing protections, and sabotaged bipartisan reforms that would have helped military families. Cruelty as policy, chaos as strategy. Even Marjorie Taylor Greene admitted that behind Trump's back, MAGA insiders mock him. They wear the red hat in public, but in private they think he's dangerous, unstable, and embarrassing. Wall Street economists from JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs warn that Trump's erratic messaging is damaging consumer confidence and destabilizing markets. Even conservative donors privately call him a liability. And now, Republicans under 40 are leaving the party in record numbers. Gallup reports rising exhaustion and disillusionment. Aides describe dread, panic, and fear of another Trump-era implosion. This is why 20 Republican lawmakers are preparing to quit. Not to retire, not to rest, but because they see the storm Trump is dragging toward them, a storm that could destroy careers, reputations, and political futures. Behind the cameras, strategists whisper what they can't say publicly. Trump is the anchor, the weight, the liability, and Trump knows it. His rants grow more desperate. His accusations grow more unhinged. He can feel his grip slipping. His own party is running, quitting, trying to escape before he takes them down with him. We are anonymous. We do not forgive. We do not forget.